This is Dave from DeBelly. Tonight we're at Club Red. We're going to talk to Bobby, Fate's Warning. Welcome to Phoenix. How you doing?
I am doing really good. I thought we were in Mesa.
Mesa's part of Phoenix. It's the same.
Okay.
We're talking about vintage drums, and I'm not going to show that part because
You can edit later and put that little part in there.
Okay, this is the part where I'm going to edit that little part in, and it's not going to make any sense. So pay attention. You'll be good.
Okay.
Cool.
And who's it? What company or what?
DeBelly.com. That is us.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of weird as hell, but it is us.
Yeah, that's cool. You would think maybe some kind of like pork barbecue place would have taken that.
It might become that one day. Who knows?
All right. Well, it's happened to other companies, you know.
Well, we've done this
start
for
out something, you know, and venture into other areas.
We've done this for 18 years, and after that amount of time, anything's possible. It's the same as a band, right?
That is true.
Yeah, think about when you first started out.
Yeah.
Is that vision the same today? Maybe not. Maybe.
No,
Who knows?
not exactly.
Yeah, see? So, the evolution occurs.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's do this.
I thought we were already doing.
No, we're not even. No, we're chit-chatting.
Oh,
Stop it.
Come on.
We're just being fun.
We can be fun in an interview too.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations on Theories of Flight Tour 2018. You guys are still out. I'm surprised. It doesn't seem like the album's been out since 2016. It seems fresher than that to me.
Maybe so. I think maybe you know, one of the things is we hit certain territories and then coming back around. Did we? I don't remember if we played in this area for this record yet.
I'm not sure if you have or not, but it's been a while since you've been here, yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably, you know, a good reason to be here since we never played some of these songs. Yeah, we're doing 4 tunes from the new record, Theories of Flight, which is a good amount, you know, for people who want to hear the new stuff, and so and we mix in some of the older stuff like we always do.
Of course. Now, this is somewhat of a brisk tour of America. You're only doing a handful of shows before you head out to Europe.
Well, we did the East Coast and I can't even remember. I think it's summertime. Yeah, the summertime when we went out and did this. And just other commitments and stuff going on with everybody else, we weren't able to make it down to the West Coast. And so then we had a plan last time in the summer when we were playing the European festivals. We thought it would be a good idea to play Texas and the West Coast and then go and do the European festivals, or vice versa or something. And what ended up happening with that is something else came up or whatever. But so this time we're doing the West. We did Texas just by itself and the festival. So this time we're doing the West Coast now, and then we're going to Europe. You know, on after the show on Sunday. So we have like 6 shows out here in Mexico on the West Coast, and then we go to Europe and do 9 shows and recording a live record off those 9 shows, recording all of those 9 shows and picking the best, you know, performances and audiences and putting that together for the live record.
It almost seems like a bit of a warm-up for you guys, you know, given everybody's off the road for the holidays and everything. And that is the transition, heading to Europe and doing a live record. It's all back in vogue again. It's kind of cool. Are you spanning the whole career as far as set list?
What was that again?
Are you going to span the whole career?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's weird because we have since we never did play the West Coast on this tour, we're doing the set list that we did kind of that we did on the East Coast. But when we go to Europe, it's a whole bunch of different stuff and alternating set lists and different songs and trying to play at least 2 songs from every record, and then just kind of expanding it a little bit all the way around. So it's a lot of material because to learn, my brain is overloaded because we had to relearn the stuff we did for the West Coast, and then all the different stuff that we're doing for Europe. So it's a lot of information in there.
I was going to comment. It must be a real challenge, to get the head in there to play some of the songs that maybe you haven't played for 5-10 years. Digging back through some of the older albums and getting them back in the set list because you want to stick them onto a live record and all. How did you go through and actually select the songs? Was there any one person, or did everybody all just kind of voice?
Yeah, well, Jim had an idea about certain songs that he wanted to do, from each record or whatever. But there were a couple of alternates, and he asked us if we wanted, if we cared to do something else off of this certain record or that record or whatever. But so there was a little bit of that, and then there was some changes just based upon, whatever. Mood and tempo of the set. You don't want to have too many mellow songs.
Exactly.
You don't want to have too many ultra heavy songs. You want to kind of mix it up and have a nice set list. So I think it was just kind of between all that, of trying to mix it up between all the records.
You mentioned you're recording all 9 shows, and I know that you're doing a bit of an extended set on each of them. The fan has the illusion years ago, probably not today, but the fan used to have the illusion that you're recording that one dramatic night where everything just went perfect. And yeah, it's kind of cool though that you're doing all 9 shows.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I don't, it's not, I think maybe back in the day, you had a big mobile truck and everything was, it was a hard system. So, you had all this equipment where now, you just set it up, your Pro Tools, and and go from the board straight in, and then you can get those tracks, and you're not having to carry all that extra stuff, So that's the great thing about the technology is we can go through 9 different shows, and like I said, we're having some alternating songs that we're playing or whatever, so we won't even have 9 performances of every song. We'll have maybe a few of this and a few of that or whatever. But it'll make for a nice live record because that way there's just a lot of material, on it, and maybe pick and choose or maybe put it all on there.
Now it's been a little while since the last record has come out, and is there any possibility you guys been working on some songs, maybe slip something new into the set list for live record?
Some new material?
Yeah.
Nah. We're still, because the material is difficult to play and stuff like that. It's hard to get something actually new. The one time we did that was when we did the song Firefly. Actually, that was worked out in 2012 before the record came out, Darkness in a Different Light. That was one of the songs that we actually did do that with, but it's pretty rare for Fates Warning to do something that is not on a record yet, or just a new idea or that sort of thing.
Would have been an interesting tease, but that's okay. I'm going to edit that now.
Oh, okay.
We can go back to the barbecue and talk if you like.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
So what's going on then after this European tour? I'm sure you're coming home, you're doing some mixing and working on the live record, but is there any more thoughts of further touring throughout the year?
No, we haven't really got into that right now. I think the focus is getting the live record together and then going through the tracks and doing like a spring release for it. I think that would be nice to get it out.
It's quick.
Maybe if there's some opportunities to do some things in the summer, that would be cool. So maybe that would give a little bit of a push for, new. Well, it's not new songs, but it's a new product.
Sure.
And maybe that'll open up some things for some areas that maybe we haven't played in a little while, or that sort of thing. But we'll see. Okay. You never know.
That's all I've got tonight. Is there anything I missed? Anything else you want to talk about?
we can go back to the barbecue and the vintage drums that we talked about earlier.
Great barbecue down the street here. We can work
Really?
that out. Yeah,
Here?
it is. Yeah, not far away.
Is it walking distance?
No. It's
I'm
not.
walking today.
I know.
so-
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, there's a Mexican restaurant across the street. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
I had KFC earlier. You can get that anywhere. I mean, why would you come to Mesa to go to the KFC?
Barbecue place or the Mexican place is closed? I don't know, Ed.
I think I ate at the KFC last time we were here too.
Well, I'm sure it's fairly similar to the last time you ate there.
Yeah. Well, it's all about the same.
Okay. Well, you have a good set tonight, and thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you guys on the Belly. It's not a pork barbecue place, by the way. The Belly is not pork barbecue.
Thank you much.
All right.
Thinking my lips is what's on wall.